Oversized, overweight, heavy transport demands precision. Brake failure on a downgrade or shifting loads at highway speed can escalate fast, causing major damage and serious safety risks on real job sites. Truck car crash from right-of-way violation.
Oh my God!
Overconfidence and miscalculation towing a Case 930 with a TEA-20 triggered a serious incident and immediate safety review. Train stopped, momentum kept sliding several more rotations. Overloaded crane, safety must come first.
Mandei ela arrochar que ela nem mexeu não.
Excessive load caused the bridge collapse. Have you ever seen something like this happen in real life? Transporting a 35-meter wind turbine through narrow streets demands precision, every centimeter monitored and controlled by skilled operators guiding massive loads safely. The bridge didn't move. Human judgment determined the outcome. We analyze real mistakes so you stay safer. Subscribe for authentic job site insight. One moment of carelessness, and even a rescue vehicle can end up in serious trouble.
Возможен заброс.
Everyone remained safe, the best possible outcome. Heavy lifts demand precision, mistakes cost thousands. A dozer towing a heavy truck demands precise coordination and traction control. One miscalculation can result in serious impact and costly consequences. When the multi-ton load collapsed on the roadway, only a heavy-duty crane had the lifting capacity to reposition it safely. One side was born to fight on the battlefield, the other grew up in the fields. And that line is the boundary of honor. Which side do you stand on? Oversized convoy rolling, danger always present. On the surface it seems easy, but with the load positioned at the rear, precise balance and control determine the vehicle's stability and outcome. However, the moment the tractor starts moving, the outcome becomes predictable. Logging truck driver suffered sudden mechanical failure, leading to rollover. Fortunately, he walked away safely.
Hey, hey, hey! Woo! Woo!
Exactly, it was one of the most impressive displays of operator skill. Weak ground caused loaded dump truck rollover. New operator under pressure misjudged equipment, causing damage and personal repair costs. Lowboy hauling oversized crane lost traction on loose gravel, causing serious heavy haul transport incident. Operations at this scale reveal how small we are, yet prove human ingenuity can build structures that redefine size and possibility. Opening delivery season with a log truck pulling a wheelie is bold, but in steel versus terrain, soft ground and depth quietly determine the outcome. Out here, it's not about speed, it's a test of steady nerves, operator skill, and the true limits of machinery working deep in natural terrain. Machines of this scale showcase immense power, but demand total respect. Not toys, but moving mountains capable of reshaping terrain and consequences. Real teamwork in action, machines and operators united to conquer deep mud and bring the job back under control. Let's take a look. Unstoppable torque, pushing through relentless mud resistance. The driver redirected traffic, preventing escalation and reducing serious roadway risk. Precision demolition of massive structure. What appeared indestructible, one precise cut at a critical stress point, and the entire frame gave way. This is exactly what happens when you force a machine to operate beyond its design limits. Two steel giants locked in a torque-driven standoff, engines roaring as control determined the outcome.
Louis! Oh, get out,
This level of driving is dangerously reckless. One wrong throttle input could flip the cab within seconds. Oversized crane transport demands precision, zero room for error. Team effort in harsh winter recovery attempt, but traction failed and rescue fell short.
It don't look super bad. I think she's gonna come up out of there fairly easy. Alright, now you can see what.
Then came the turning point. The massive steel structure was carefully lifted back toward the roadway. The wheels regained traction, the vehicle stabilized, and control was restored. Smooth, precise, professional. hit like, share with fellow truck fans, and subscribe for authentic job site insights. Welcome to Industrial Prime, where heavy transport meets real risk, and every decision matters once momentum takes over. High on the steep curves of Memoteng Pass, one traffic collision interrupts the day. Sharp turns, long descents, and split-second decisions combine, showing how mountain roads leave little room for error once control slips. When a crane is dragged by its own load, poor stability and uneven distribution overwhelm even powerful machines, proving safe planning must start before the lift. Crane failures often start with miscalculation. Lifting outside the load center or moving too fast shifts balance instantly. Proper vertical lifts, safe clearances, and controlled movement are critical when tons of steel are hanging overhead. Despite experience and power, the 10-wheeler still tips. A massive convoy rolls through Berghausen and Marktal, turning quiet streets into a moving event. Transporting oversized structures isn't just spectacle, it's timing, coordination, escorts, and absolute precision through tight urban space. A crane lowers an engine far too heavy, proving how fast lifting turns dangerous. If this matters to you, like the video, subscribe, and join the discussion. In the Carrara quarries, the Scania 8x8 G490 hauls a 32-ton payload through steep grades and loose stone. Advanced traction and braking control prove essential, especially when descending under full load. Built with a 6x6 drivetrain, the Volvo FMX pushes through snow-covered terrain. On ice and slush, traction, throttle control, and driver restraint determine whether the truck keeps moving or slides out of control.
Gasta, dá bir. Wow, красавец!
Launching the 3,600 TEU Hansa Australia isn't just about size. It's synchronized movement, precise timing, and disciplined teamwork, setting maritime standards where even small errors can ripple into massive consequences. Transporting two giant CO2 tanks from Hasaluni to Durban quickly turns difficult. Broken roadside trees warn of trouble before one tank overturns into a field, triggering a complex recovery operation where careful planning and rescue efforts limit the damage. Brake failure downhill proves maintenance and planning matter before gravity takes over. In seconds, the excavator drops into a mining pit tens of meters deep. Unstable ground and unseen voids show how quickly even experienced operators can be caught off guard when terrain gives way. That single moment raises a simple question. How much does a forklift really weigh? Imagine a giant excavator loading a Hall H3500A3, powered by about 2,000 horsepower, hauling nearly 400,000 pounds at speeds up to 35 miles per hour. Raw power moving massive loads with ease. Watching a bulldozer cross a pedestrian bridge in Artvin feels unreal. Every inch tests balance, planning, and trust as weight shifts under constant tension. Overtaking on the Cañón del Pato demands patience as much as skill. When two vehicles meet on this tight mountain road, steering inputs, timing, and calm judgment decide whether both pass safely or not. Moving 360 tons is never simple. Every mile is pre-planned, every turn calculated. Crew coordination, route surveys, and precise timing turn an impossible load into a controlled journey.
Затаскиваем на щиты. Копами. О, пошел.
The TT4 crawler tractor shows raw Soviet-era engineering, pulling a 40-ton logging truck from trouble. Massive torque, steel tracks, and slow controlled force prove their value in extreme recovery work.
Дровишки везет. Ну все, достали.
Dropping the mast of a Bucyrus Erie 2570W walking dragline looks dramatic, but this demolition is all about control. Heavy rollovers are complex, but Dad's towing in Nashville shows how experience matters. Using specialized recovery gear, the crew rights the truck quickly while keeping everyone clear and safe. The HOW0336 represents China's industrial strength. Built by CNHTC, its 336 horsepower platform balances payload, durability, and cost for demanding construction and haulage work worldwide. Four retired generators, each weighing 400 tons, travel nearly 700 miles from Southern California to Utah. With a combined load of about 760,000 pounds, permits, escorts, and precision logistics make this possible. On a steep gap road, one wrong steering input could send a truck over the edge. This driver's narrow escape highlights focus, throttle control, and experience under extreme pressure. Heavy transport leaves no room for guesswork. Weight, momentum, and terrain always win. If this helped you understand real industrial risks, like, subscribe to Industrial Prime and share your thoughts.
Welcome to Industrial Prime, where heavy trucks, oversized loads, and split-second mistakes collide. This is real transport, real pressure, and real consequences.
Whoa! Oh, shit!
Extreme weather and icy roads pushed everything beyond control. Steep grades push Mercedes Axor and Atago to the limit. Braking control, balance, and judgment decide whether momentum stays contained. An icy highway turns every vehicle vulnerable, where traction, patience, and speed control decide survival and safety.
I think you'll be fine.
Whoa! Oh, shit!
On ice, trailers don't listen. Even when the truck brakes, momentum takes over. Ignoring railroad signals proves costly. Life fragile. Safety must always come first on roads. When the plow truck stalled, backup proved one thing clear: a grader is essential for clearing heavy snow safely and efficiently. massive, oversized convoy navigates tight streets with precision, coordination, patience, and flawless planning. With a 28.5 degrees tilt, the barge released hundreds of logs spilling into the water like a wooden avalanche. It looks chaotic, but this is standard coastal logging practice. Curious what happens next? Drop a comment.
देख सकते हैं माहौल बनी आउटसोर्सिंग में।
A truck fire became a costly lesson. Poor planning or missed maintenance turned small failures into major consequences. The truck struck the lamppost hard, mirror, bumper, full impact, like momentum collecting a debt. Maintenance skip took mixer phase downhill. A split-second reaction changed everything, turning a head-on crash into a near miss.
Давай сюда поближе.
This Kamaz truck truly proves why it's always been considered a durable machine for tough terrain. Loaded with birch firewood and a heavy payload, it continued moving through the deep snow while many other vehicles gave up.
Jeez. Hey, put your arm down.
Okay, you're out of it. You'll be
not.
coming. Let's just keep her going. Okay.
No grinding here. Pure inertia slams drifts and clears snow by force.
Okay, just keep after it.
Go, Mike. There you go. Awesome. Good job. All right, Mike, you got it. Good job.
Ford Raptor proves machine strength against snowbound heavy truck. In 2025, a special convoy moves through Entra-Certrier, proof that precision logistics demand planning, patience, and flawless coordination at every meter.
Swing her out wide out here.
Heavy recovery trucks execute off-road rescue using raw power, traction, and teamwork to recover stranded crude transport safely. Without proper balance, pulling a log can tip an entire vehicle in seconds.
I need to take my little look who's stuck. Ooh. Oh boy, he did it. Look at this. He can hit my truck. It is hit. Look at this. Wow.
Man, I don't believe that.
It did. Hope we don't catch traction. Shit.
High torque and a proper drivetrain keep traction steady, even under extreme working conditions. An oversized cargo truck accident in Williamstown, Kentucky caused major delays, with the driver airlifted from the scene. The ferry reached its final stop by crashing into a junkyard in Turkey. Thankfully, no one was injured. On March 16th, an oversized convoy safely moved the yacht Dolce Vita from Port Reeves to Marseille, navigating the tight Place des Arts roundabout with precision and coordination. Overloaded crane chaos in seconds. In seconds, control was lost. The bulldozer broke free, sliding away like a stunt gone wrong, with no room for mistakes. Poor coordination makes disasters worse. Protection it gives us. Elginoring safety turns routine work giant excavator crawling on mats. This oversized tank shuts down city streets. Have you ever seen something this extreme in real life? Thanks for watching. If these moments mattered, drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more real-world industry footage. Stay sharp. We'll see you next time.
Back on Industrial Prime, we break down dangerous truck and heavy equipment failures, examining what went wrong and why safety must always come first. Everything seemed controlled, then the tree shifted. Thankfully, everyone stayed safe. Under extreme pressure, Arnold Cormack pushed the sand truck hard, hitting speed bumps at 60 miles per hour. Unbelievable. What is he thinking operating like that? It escalated fast. The fire spread before anyone could react.
I knew that was going to happen.
Stay alert. Tree felling isn't a game. One wrong move turns it into chaos fast. Carving into the cliff with the Caballo SK2200 excavator and sand digger was impressive. Its operator reading unstable ground instinctively and reacting before a landslide could strike.
Huh?
Heart racing. I couldn't believe the crane operator jumped clear like that. A split-second escape from disaster. This is why heavy equipment operators earn respect, reflexes and control under pressure. The Gas 66 proves its reputation, reliable and resilient under the toughest conditions. Moving the historic BR-44 through Gingen tested narrow streets and precision handling. Coordinated efforts completed the transport safely at Uma port. The LARLR 11.3350 lifts 1,350 tons with ease. Torben Raffen and the BMS crane made it move like a building on tracks. Pure control, flawless execution. Mack and Western V8s climb Darlington Park, raw power on steep slopes, engines roaring, adrenaline earned through control and torque. Over the limit, the scale buckled under crushing weight. Heavy machinery earns respect, power and skill under pressure. What began as a controlled demolition shifted fast. The collapsing silo suddenly veered and struck the house. A timber truck erupts in flames. The driver escapes as fire consumes steel, timber, and years of work. Containing that oil spill will be a massive cleanup challenge. A tough moment behind the controls, moving heavy machinery across long distances in harsh terrain pushes every operator's skill to the limit.
Надо жопу. Блядь, поднимает.
At last, the crane brought it vertical, an impressive turnaround.
Holy fuck!
Even a massive D11R can struggle, losing traction uphill, spinning its tracks instead of climbing with controlled power. Volvo XC90 AWD demonstrates impressive traction, pulling a heavy truck free from deep snow under harsh winter conditions.
Picking up or out. And then
During tree removal from a damaged house, one wrong move can turn routine work into disaster.
Plane over, sir.
In seconds, it was over. The boat collapsed without warning. It's finished. The UR overwhelms the T40, 1 against 4, sheer dominance. It felt like a Transformers moment, the JCB 3DX center stage in a heart-stopping near miss. Against the odds, the driver walked away unharmed after the water drum slammed onto the excavator. A split-second escape. Absolutely extraordinary. Lifting 100 tons showcases immense strength and serious engineering power. Deep in Brazil, Valnado granite quarrying is where the transformation begins. He narrowly avoided disaster. The other driver escaped serious harm by mere inches. The timing was incredible and the job demanding, but no salary justifies that level of risk. Slippery forest roads demand skill. One mistake can end in disaster. precision matters on tight turns. Oversized wind turbine transport demands calm focus. A cement mixer weighing over 57,000 pounds stuck in mud is more than a simple recovery. With lost traction and unstable ground, every move has to be calculated. Oversized train load navigates narrow streets with planning and precision. Using its own hydraulics, the excavator lifts itself onto a two-axle platform, raising the front wheels over a meter, demonstrating power, control, and stability. Instead of uprooting the tree properly, that truck turned the job site into a risky stunt show no professional should attempt. Like a wild beast, biting more than it can carry. I heard her yell, "Now it's time to deal with the aftermath." Mid-shift, the truck stalled out. Better get it moving before the situation escalates. Your view on the breakdown, share it below. For real industry footage, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you next time.
Not every accident starts loud. Sometimes it's confidence pushed too far, real truck and heavy equipment failures under speed, weight, and pressure. one mistake, catastrophic consequences unfold. Open terrain, high speed, almost no room for error. It can no longer lift 80,000 to 160,000 pounds. Those extreme loads mark the P6's final lift, ending its working life.
Capotou. Caiu.
One misjudged lift tipped the crane, releasing the boat back into the Guapare River. Everything looked under control. The cable tightened, the vehicle moved inches, then the load exceeded its limit, and everything failed at once. What was wrong turned seconds into chaos. Just seconds of carelessness. Traffic laws turn a normal drive into an irreversible moment. Heavy load, unstable ground, one wrong dump leads to costly repairs. If you want real heavy equipment incidents and extreme oversized truck moments, subscribe for more real job site footage. Real recovery, real weight. One wrong move changes everything. Operating a giant Terex crane like an excavator demands skill. There's no room for mistakes, as one error can cost thousands of dollars. On that climb, the wheels kept turning and the engine stayed wide open, but traction ran out. On a steep grade like this, power alone isn't enough.
mobil Grand Max-nya pun tidak sanggup menanjak.
Weight wins, machines pay price. Behind the wheel of a 140,000-pound rig with a 165-foot crane up front, one small mistake turns the road into a trap. Look at this skid steer hard at work. What just happened? Hard to believe.
Inilah kondisi dari kondisi yang ini.
Out of DC, that's why local drivers warn before climbing Batu Jumba. Some stretches leave no room for repairs. Oversized load crawling through narrow roads, precision driving, massive blades, zero error. Which district was hit? The recovery demands more than force, careful planning, and precise moves to avoid further damage. What do you notice going wrong here? Before relief set in, gravity took over. The crane came down fast, proving the mountains never forgive. Rookie mistake. Stuck and pulling the crane away without stopping to assess or coordinate the equipment. those working with cranes, this shows how crane accidents unfold, real moments where small errors carry heavy consequences. An uneven showdown. Oversized transport through narrow streets required precision planning, as three 770,000-pound tanks traveled on 210-foot trucks to the Butagaz plant in France. During unloading, the commas rolled over, a hard reminder of the massive weight in play. On the road, the truck struggles while the driver has little control. Just one step in the furniture transport process in Spain. Have you witnessed power versus traction? The main cause of the oil tanker explosion was a lack of ventilation before unloading the oil. Gravity wins when balance fails. A moment of carelessness caused the failure, and the repair bill quickly ran into the tens of thousands. Oversized equipment transport moves massive industrial tank through city streets with escorts, planning, coordination, and strict safety controls. Out on the open sea, fire turns metal, glass, and money into something as fragile as paper.
Oh, he wants to take that bumper with it. Did it? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he wants to remove the front bumper as well. Carelessness sent the excavator downhill, proving safety must always come first. Proper maintenance could have prevented this failure. A Ford F-150 FX4 pulling a full-size truck through a snowstorm. Torque and traction tested in tough conditions.
Сегодня вам покажу, как мы будем мост выдергивать, а там кировец идет.
When experts handle the tough work, results speak for themselves. Oversized transport moves massive excavator, safely using specialized trailers, precise planning, heavy machinery coordination expertise. Watch as oversized vessel transport crawls through narrow town streets, demanding escorts, precise steering, route surveys, traffic control, patience, teamwork, and flawless safety coordination. These aren't just accidents. Heavy machinery never forgives. If this matters to you, like the video and subscribe for real job site moments.